Are you gonna stay?
He's gonna be gone.
Oh, and he's gonna be gone.
He is? Oh,
Well, I
I
thought you
meant,
told me you.
no, I meant that one.
Oh, that Kurt,
Yep.
okay.
Or are you moving to
So I was sitting there occupying his space today, so
No, he's got been
There he
busted.
is.
Sorry, other Kurt.
I was told you weren't gonna be here, but obviously I had the wrong.
David Turner, you cannot even hear. How would you know?
Said I wasn't gonna be here.
I was saying Kurt Hilmer was gonna not be here. I said a school meeting. Why would he be at a school meeting?
Because he's got kids.
Oh.
Yeah,
School's out for summer.
yeah. Well, not for everybody.
Wasn't it?
There's some of us had to go to some school.
Who's son? There's
Alice Stoffer.
Alice Cooper's son. School.
Yeah, good job.
Kurt
I
Kupka,
thought
you
one
have
of
kids
these
in
older
four
guys would
H.
pick up on it, but.
Yeah. I do not.
David Turner, thank you for checking into that video problem as to what was going on.
Yeah, and I confirmed it's not the guy behind you, Bob Oakland.
You here?
He's right behind you.
Good morning. No, what you found out, well, Michelle said what was wrong.
Yeah.
She said what was wrong. It's just, you clouded the whole thing up, but thank you for checking in on that.
Nope, it's not a problem.
Who told you it was my fault?
Huh?
Who told you it was my fault?
Why would I say names in here?
Well, you didn't have any problem saying my name last week, did you?
That's because that's
Anyway.
that was the complaint, Bob. That when you came on screen.
Unless you want to be the only one involved in a lawsuit, I guess you could tell me the other name.
Oh, my gosh. Good morning, Bob.
You need to shit straight before you start saying stuff like that. Less than.
Guess I just gave him back. I don't know if she's signed it. Yeah, our signature.
Yeah, she stayed back home soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, should have been.
So the claim. Hey, Mark, the claims are sitting on Kurt's desk, who's not going to be here. I thought.
So if he wants to go, what do you call you guys?
Let's go ahead and stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Welcome, everybody. We have a quorum. Kurt Hilmer is absent for the record. First item on the agenda is approve agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Public comments. I'll go ahead and open it up for public comments. Raise your hand if you'd like to speak. Any public comments? Got a couple more walking in, so I'll give it a minute.
Public comments.
No.
Going once, going twice? Okay, we'll close public comments. Next item, discuss approve 7/6/26 regular minutes.
Motion to approve. Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next item, engineer road projects report.
That's me. Okay, let's see here. We got, we're mowing on 320th and T Avenue, mowing brush on 370th to the Columbia Wildlife. And then, the one mower tractor guy's, mowing the DuPont, and he's gonna be working his way towards Dyser on that one. Over to the west, the blade guys are fixing washouts. Trucks are hauling for them, just, cherrying up some of that heavy rain we had. The Gladbrook and Dinsdale blade guys are mowing, so you'll see them out mowing their 90 miles or so of gravel. F Avenue was delayed from the rain, but definitely gonna get that finished up this week. And then there's a little bit of patching, they're gonna run up by the fairgrounds to do a little bit of patching up there because the fair's going on this week, so. And then on the east side. Got some call-ins for some trees down, so they did some cutting on W Avenue to prevent that from happening in the future. 370th, I drove out that way the other day, they're ditching out there, looks good, doing a good job out there. Reopened 380th after the flood, obviously we go out, pull the rock back in, that runs off in the road. And then, E29 still embargoed, and then we got our agenda today for a decision on that, what we're gonna do there. I do believe he's still working with DOT and waiting on them to get back to us on if they went over that threshold of that 5,000 ton. So if it goes over that 5,000 ton, they're gonna probably kick it back to the contractor, because it was not a specific haul route. And then we're gonna do some crossroad culvert installments on P. And then we hauled 840 tons of rock in District 1. Focused on Geneseo, Otter Creek, and Columbia Townships. So that's all I got for this week. Or that's kind of what we're doing in a nutshell in the last couple of weeks, I think, or last week, this week.
Okay. I appreciate knowing where they're mowing at. I think we get a lot of people, where they at, where they mowing, so it's good to know. Cause do we just have one main mower, or is there one for, one for gravel?
So we got one part-time guy hired, and
Okay.
what we did is we're just running him on the highways.
Okay,
So he mowed all the highways, and he got it all done in about half the time that we had. So I said, why don't you make another pass on all the highways again? And then, obviously the idea was that the blade guys would mow their own route, and that's what they're doing, so.
cool. No, just good to know where they're at.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep, that's kind of.
Good.
Yeah, I've asked each foreman to give me their update for the week, so I can.
Yeah.
So that's going well. So.
Great. Any other comments or questions for Kurt? Or? It's good? Okay. As Kurt mentioned, next item is discussion possible action, approve quote to fix E29 West Bridge approach. So ultimately, Taylor helped work on this to get a quote from Manats, and so we have the quote in front of us. Looks like the total is $34,933.75. Kurt, you're better at this kind of stuff. They're kind of cornered out, right? They're cornered out, and then
Yeah, So.
Can I explain it?
So, yeah, basically what they're gonna do is they're gonna core out the bad spot and then relay, probably put macadam in there, which is a higher or a bigger rock. And then, they're gonna overlay back. The idea of letting Manats do the whole project was it's so that if something down the road happens to it, we can go back on them and they can't say, well, you guys cored it out and we laid it back, well, you guys have done it right. So for the little bit more of the cost of doing it that way, I think it's probably a better in the end to have, to be able to lean on that side of it. That's my thoughts.
Yep. And as he said, you know, the DOT might cover it. We're just waiting on that feedback to see if they
Yeah.
drove that road too much, that they would cover that cost, so.
Both sides of the bridge.
Yes.
And I think the work would start pretty quickly, right?
Yeah, they could do it within a week or so of the last talk that I had with Taylor.
So
So,
we never want to embargo roads. That's something we want to do, but it also, we gotta get it fixed so it's safe, so.
right.
So I'll make a motion that we approve the quote to fix E29 West Bridge approach for the amount of $34,933.75.
And approve the chairwoman to sign.
And approve the chairwoman to sign.
Thank you.
Second.
Okay, you got a motion second, any discussion? Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
I'll pass that along to him.
Okay, thank you. Sign it after here and then you can take it over if you want.
Yep.
Next item, discussion possible action on utility permit for Grundy REC. I believe like normal secondary roads review these, correct?
Yes.
It's like there's no.
Motion to approve.
I'll second it.
All right, motion in a second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Aye, opposed, motion carries. Let's see, next item,
You're authorized to sign too. That one.
Authorized to sell. Goes in point.
okay. Discussion possible action on awarding bids, contracts for Union Grove Lake nuisance property. You did the honors of opening last time, so
I get to do it again.
see what kind of bids we got and. I think
This
we
is
got
the only bid.
the only bid catch.
This is from Ethan's Lawn Salon. And he proposes to furnish labor and necessary tools to completely in accordance with the above specifications. So that is mowing, weed eating, edging along the sidewalks and driveways, and blowing clean all the hard surfaces. Sum of $80 each time mowed, rain and drought permitting, and general labor charge for other services not listed above $75 an hour. Bills will be sent monthly unless discussed otherwise. I'll read the whole thing. So I've already described what he's gonna do: mowing grass, weed eating, edging sidewalks, blowing clean. And they're gonna furnish all the labor and tools to do that. $80 each time they mow. Rain and drought permitting, general labor charge for other services not listed above $75 an hour. Bills will be sent monthly unless otherwise discussed. All material is guaranteed to be as specified. All work to be completed in a respectful manner according to the standard practices. Any alteration or deviation from the above specifications involving extra labor costs will be executed only upon written orders and will become an extra charge over and above the estimate. All agreements contingent upon delays beyond our control. This proposal is subject to acceptance within 30 days and is void thereafter at the opinion of the undersigned. The above prices, specifications, conditions are hereby accepted. That's if we accept it. You are authorized to do work as specified. Payment will be as outlined above. We only had one bid, so I don't know if that's normally what somebody would be charging for that. We're talking $80. This is that one facility that is raccoon infested and all of that.
Yep, it ends up going back on the gentleman that owns it pays the taxes, which includes
Yes.
the bill for that.
So I'm just thinking aloud here. So he's not going to address anything with the structure. It's just keeping all the grass and stuff around it mowed. Is that what they expect? Is that what we expect? Or we're gonna have anybody do something with that building?
I think that's a different
Not at
topic.
this time.
Okay,
I don't think we can, I just have to be by the owner.
I don't like only one bid, but
I would
It needs-
say, I just hired someone to take care of a lawn, just a one-time deal for a friend. And $80 is what they charge to do less than that, to be honest.
okay,
I would think that's fair for driving up there and mowing it and then coming back.
is that a motion?
I'll make a motion with that.
And I'll second it.
As a point of discussion, I would just say the labor charge, we don't want them to do anything but mow right now.
Yeah,
And this is just strictly a mowing contract.
Right, and the labor is only with written orders. In other words, they're not gonna volunteer to go do something.
Right, if we need something else done, then we'll have to go out for bids.
Right. And then, so did that include for the
Oh, yeah,
chairperson signed?
I'll make that motion as long as we're just for the mowing part of it.
Mowing, edging, and
Yeah.
blowing,
Mowing, edging and blowing,
Okay.
and then authorize the chair to sign.
and I seconded that.
Did we, another discussion, do we need a contract? I thought we talked about a contract. Can we approve the bid contingent on doing a contract
This
or
would be the contract.
I get it.
is that good enough then? Okay, I didn't know like how detailed the auditor wanted to get, you know, if it needs to be any other, okay, just want to verify that. Okay, so we got a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
Did you pass that back to the chair? You know this. I should stay with it because it's got the receipts in it.
Next item, discussion possible action on zoning weeds quarterly report. Everybody should have received that from our zoning administrator weed commissioner, pretty much, you know, applications received and weed complaints, hours worked, trainings, anything like that. Any other questions, comments?
I make a motion that we accept the quarterly report, the zoning administrator, weed commissioner quarterly report, April 1st to June 30th.
Second.
Okay, motion second, any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Discussion possible action on sheriff's quarterly report. Thought he was gonna be here, he must be sleeping in today, so, no. I think we all have that also in front of us from April 1st through June 30th. You know, pretty much as normal items, contract law enforcement, weapons, accidents, sheriff fees, mileage, restitution, tobacco, security services.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Discussion possible action on reporters quarterly report.
Second
Got a
discussion.
motion and a second. Discussion?
So I want to say I got my permit for hunting, fur bearing, fishing and trout. And they netted a whole $2. So I asked them a question about it. Anyway, so I've elevated it to Dean Fisher. He's going to look at that. His recommendation, I think, is going to be about $2.50 per transaction instead of 50 cents. So I think they do more work and they do a better job of selling stuff. So anyway, those are my comments, but I'm perfectly happy for this.
Okay. All right. All in favor, say
Aye.
aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Discussion, approve claims.
You still have it?
I do. I was gonna, he was speaking, so I don't want to interrupt him.
Supervisor reports.
Sure.
What we doing now?
Yep, go ahead.
I don't have anything.
I do. So, tomorrow will be the day that we're changing out the printers. That should be done. They're scheduled to start at 10:30 in the morning, probably will be done about noon. The sheriff's already got theirs ready, that printer's going. The one in the auditor's office will be switched out, BA, and then engineering. And then that's all part of that negotiation that we made. And then Shannon, he and I talked a couple, 3 weeks ago, but there's going to be the wall that heals, that's the Vietnam Wall. It's going to be in Brooklyn, Iowa, Wednesday, amen, Tuesday, July the 28th. And it will be there through, I believe it's August the 2nd. Yeah, the 30th through August the 2nd. So if you haven't seen it, I haven't. You might want to go down there and have a look at it. And then on the 1st, you don't check. Yeah, on the 1st, there's going to be a ceremony in the Otter Creek Holy Trinity Cemetery. And we do have one person who's buried there from World War II, Captain Norbert Podolsky. So anyway, he brought that in, wanted me to make an announcement. I'll give it to Michelle so it can make it part of our. I think that's all I can.
Good.
Yeah.
From my side, I had economic development meeting, this fall, there will be a couple opportunities. I have some downtown walks in Tama County, that Jake Buchanan and our economic team put together, so it'd be good to do those things, so, and then also there's gonna be I believe it was Stanton, Iowa, so, a lot of good things going on. If you're interested, passionate about economic development, wanting to learn, what other cities are doing, in counties, as well as to do these downtown walks, just reach out to Jake Buchanan, our economic development guy, or contact myself, and I can put you in contact with him. And then I had the Heartland Risk Pool Insurance meeting. I don't think there was too much to give to the board. I mean, a lot of just different topics we went over, some things we're bringing back for the next meeting. But I don't think anything to really share. Everything's going good, so. Okay, let's go back to claims.
We have claims in the amount of 219, 340, period, 39, $219,340.39. I make a motion to approve that amount.
Second.
Okay, motion is second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Okay, let's go ahead and open back up public comments. Is there any public comments for today? Go ahead.
Just wanted to say for E29, that bridge, the guys on the Cloutier crew have gone above and beyond maintaining that and trying to make it safe. And, keeping it up the best that they can with all the traffic that was up. My opinion, they do an excellent job with everything there. I know there's people that come in and they complain here and there around the county, and my opinion is these guys, they all do a good job. Some of these people that are complaining have no idea what's involved, let alone even how to run the equipment. These guys are doing a good job everywhere in the county, and especially around my area that I'm speaking of. And I know there were complaints about that, the traffic and stuff. I mean, you're gonna have traffic, but these guys, they did an excellent job trying to keep that up and keep it safe for everybody. This fix is gonna be a lot better and everything too, but when you got, it's dangerous even being out there on the farm looking on your ditches and stuff, and then you got all these big gravel trucks coming by over and over, so I was kind of glad to see that stuff.
Yeah.
Guess you don't have to repair it real quick, I guess, if that's gonna keep gravel trucks out.
There you go.
But anyway, shout out to all those guys and all the county crews everywhere. They hear stuff from people that have no idea what it's like to do stuff. From people that can't even run a rake or a shovel themselves, they don't need to be telling these guys what to do, I don't think. They're doing a great job. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Anybody else? Okay, let's give us public comments. Anything else we missed? Anything else you guys want to discuss? Okay, take a motion for adjournment then.
So, second.
Motion second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We're adjourned at 8:50.
Why'd you look at me when you
We'll get there, lad. That's pretty tough. You gotta have that much on the agenda, right?
Yeah. Did we do that one?
Yeah. Must have.